where trees come from? No? Yeah? How about you guys? Where do trees come from? Hey guys!
Hey guys!
Welcome back to another episode of the Sanctuary Church Social Distancing Bible Study. This is Liam
And Mama!
Welcome! So nice to see you guys. Alright guys, I am super excited about the lesson that we're going to have today. Today, just in case you forgot, because you have spring break brain, we are getting closer and closer to Easter. So we're talking about things that are relevant to Easter. And it might not sound like it, but it'll get there, okay? So, did you guys ever do, when you went to school, when you were in school, this little project where you brought a seed to school, right? And you put it in like a little bit of dirt or maybe like a wet paper towel. And you basically just put it in a little cup and you watched it grow within the next couple of weeks, right? So you would put it there and it would start as a little seed, and then all of a sudden you see a little green thing coming out, and then it would break through the dirt and you'd have leaves, and it would just keep getting bigger and bigger, and probably if you put it in the ground you would actually end up with a tree eventually, right? That's pretty crazy. So a little seed went from being just a tiny little seed to a little bit of roots to a little leaf to a whole entire tree.
That's insane.
I know, right? Or like, how about butterflies? Butterflies, they start as caterpillars, right?
Yeah.
And they cocoon themselves, and they go through all these different kinds of changes. And when they come out as butterflies. Yes.
You forgot one thing about the butterflies.
What?
They have to eat too.
Oh yeah.
The caterpillars eat the leaves, and then they do that.
Oh yes.
They get in the cocoon and wait for a few days, and then the butterfly.
So now a lot of people think, well, that seed had to die for a tree to grow and to come out. But I don't really like looking at it that way. I think that what really happens is that the seed, it goes through a lot of changes. And there are a lot of really good changes. And the reason why it goes through these changes is so that it can get to become its best self, right? It goes from being a seed that, it's just, can't really do anything with it, to becoming a whole entire tree that can probably give you food, or if it doesn't carry fruit, it can maybe give you shelter, right? It can do so many things. So it goes from being something that doesn't do much on its own to the best thing that it can be. Just like a caterpillar, it goes from being a caterpillar to being a beautiful butterfly.
Like a yellow one. I love you.
Yes, a yellow butterfly. Now, this is a lot like us, right? And this is a lot like us back when Jesus was there and us right now. So with Jesus and with Christianity, we go through a lot of changes, right? Once we start learning about Jesus and God and how to be a good person, you start to go through some changes, right? Maybe not visible, right? We talked about that last time, but they're inside changes that you go through. Now, Jesus was also going through that when he was getting ready to, leading up to his death. He was going through some changes. And when he died, he went through that final change that transformed him into this best self, and that allowed us to also be woken to his greatness and to God's greatness. And so we also went through a change. Right? That's pretty cool to think about that. the change that Jesus went through led to us being awakened and to our own change. So when we go ahead and we learn about God and we learn about Jesus and we learn how to be a good person, we go through changes, and sometimes they're uncomfortable, right? Because sometimes it's not always the easiest way to do something, right? I mean, for example, it would be a lot easier to just take something because we want it than working hard to get that, right? So sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes it's easier to lie, right? But it's not the best path. Sometimes it's easier to tell the truth so that you can evolve and get better, right? And I think that's what Jesus was trying to teach us through his own transformation. So, the next couple of weeks, think about that as you go through life. Think about the changes that you're going through. They're going to be difficult sometimes. They're not always going to be comfortable, but they're going to help you become your best self. And that is super cool. Right? All right, guys. So, that is the lesson for today. Now, let's get to our activity
or project.
Let's go. All right, guys, we are back and we have all the ingredients that we need to make this super cool activity.
And we also have food coloring.
Right, so today we're going to be making cloud dough. Now, Mom, Dad, it's actually not as messy as slime. And it kind of stays together. So it's really cool and it's going to be a lot of fun, okay?
You could make a house and then you can push it and it won't fall apart.
It's cloud dough, not cement. Anyway, so the first thing you guys are going to need is cornstarch. You're going to need to measure out a full cup, okay? Make sure you fill it all the way to the top. So we're going to go ahead and do that.
Do it almost to the top.
Man, this thing.
Don't make it too hard.
Yeah, to the top.
Like that?
Okay.
That's not.
And then,
you're supposed to try it out.
And then we're going to make sure that it's.
Hey, Mama's making the mess.
Whatever. If we don't make a mess, what are we doing? Alright. So.
It just like flied like
1 cup, right? So we talked about this. We're going to move this over. And then you're going to need to buy cheap conditioner or something that smells really good. That'll be great. And you're going to measure out half a cup. Okay? There. There it is. Half a cup. And we're going to add it all in there. And I'm using my spatula to make sure that it all comes out.
It poured like a little sewer.
Okay.
Ew.
And if you have some food coloring at home, you can still do that. So we're going to add a little bit more coloring. A little bit more coloring. Anyway, what do you want to do? Do you want to do green since we already have some green? Or you want to do a different color? Okay, so we're going to do yellow. See what this... Okay, so put like 3 dots in there.
I'll do it around. 1,
okay, that's good.
2,
okay, now put the lid back on.
I want it on hot.
Okay, that's enough.
It looks like blood.
And now we're going to mix it. Oh, nice. This is already starting to kind of get
yellow.
Nice and mixed.
Wait, is it turning yellow?
So now, not really. You can add a little more color if you want.
Okay. Wait, can I add some red in there to make it awesome?
Oh, yeah, no, it is turning. All right. That's, okay, not on me. That's good. It's good, it's good. Here, let me show them.
It looks like snow.
All right, guys, so if you can see, it's kind of starting to get a really nice consistency. And that yellow, it's really starting to show. There we go. Look at that. So just keep on mixing it until it's going to have this really, like, nice consistency. Go wash your hands.
Yay!
Alright, guys. I'm going solo over here. So you just keep on mixing this until you get the right consistency, okay?
I used soap and it didn't work. Oh. Ay! Your hands are turning yellow. Wait, does it feel good?
I think.
Is it sticky?
Yeah, so like still sticky. So you can add a little more of the cornstarch until it stops being sticky. This stuff, that's what's super cool. It doesn't get sticky once you've made it a proper way. So there you guys have it. Cloud dough.
It doesn't feel like it's sticky.
So there, so it's not
sticking to me.
And look, guys, ready?
I'm gonna pull down my sleeve.
You mean pull it up? There you guys have it. I hope you have a lot of fun making this stuff. If you guys like the lesson and our activity, don't forget to
subscribe. Yay!
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And show us some of your cloud dough, alright?
Yeah, if it's yellow or red.
Leo, you ready to say goodbye?
Bye, guys!
Bye, guys!
Yeah.